All right. Hello, hello. Welcome back to another stream of Strange Horticulture. Um, I will try to give some updates slash just like go over what we have done in the past in like the other days as I go through with the actual game. But we will be starting from day 10, which is where we left off from last time. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Day 10 is a Sunday, in-game that is. And from the card we picked up last night, it ended up being blank. But I have a feeling that since we have this little device, maybe we might see something interesting on the card. And for reference, this device will show things that were previously invisible. For instance, these little I'm not sure what to call them, but like these little squares that you can toggle in the table, you can sort of like use this device to hover over them to better see each pattern on each of these squares. Kind of similarly on the map, if you hover over it, or if you hover the device over the map, you can see hidden words such as property of Nicholas Culpepper. And if you open the map, you can find that there are certain things that this person highlighted on the map that previously couldn't be seen with just your eyes. And you have to use this device to see it, or to see the things that weren't visible prior to using the device. So let's use this device here. Yeah, a secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. And again, sort of as a recap, these cards that we choose during like the time in between days, so I would say like at night, usually point us to new plants at a location on the map. So that's why I was pretty sure that there was probably something on this card, but we just needed the device to actually see the text. So yeah, let me see. So 2 miles north of Foxfield. Let's just go ahead and use the will to explore. And this is the tool that we use to like supposedly go to a certain location on the map. And then from there we can get whatever plant or information or do whatever we need to do at that location on the map. So yeah, what was it? 2 miles north of Foxfield. So let's go to Foxfield, or find it at least first. And let me just make sure it was north. Yeah, 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay. Put that away for a second. So Foxfield, and then this little legend at the bottom tells you that each square has the size of 1 mile. So 2 miles north would be two squares up. So here. Three ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. So yeah, we got a new plant from that. Thank you. And I like how it kept the layout that I had from last night. Um, I basically had all of the plants that we've identified and have previously given to other customers. And by that, I mean the plants that I've labeled up on the top, sort of like shelves. Um, this plant here is special because we labeled it due to like knowing about the location from a hint. But we haven't actually given any customers this plant yet, which is why I have labeled it, I've left it like at the bottom. But yeah, I'm just thinking that this way it might be easier for me to identify new plants since we have so many now that it can kind of be hard to track. Yeah, all right. Let me go take in some customers for the day. And before we do that, let's pet our cat. Oh, first person of the day is not a customer, but is actually our friend, the postman. One from your librarian friend today. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. In reference to your question the other day about Longmag, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Okay, I see. Um, and we wanted to know about Long Meg because we got this slip of paper from one of our customers who said that her mom or something was an herbologist. And we know that golden light, or from what she told us, we know that golden light is a plant. And from these two like hints slash instructions, we can guess that if we start at Long Meg, we can go 3 squares to the south and then 2 squares to the east to get golden light. Unfortunately, we didn't know what Long Meg was, so we decided to ask someone about it, and that's where this comes in. So let's go to Calder Abbey and try to figure out if these monks can tell us about Long Meg. Alright, so Calder Abbey. Oh, I found it right here. Okay. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Um, only a friend may enter? Oh, okay, wait. This happened a long time ago, but there was this one moment where this dude wanted to go talk to the sisterhood, aka the witches, in the woods. And by that I mean, we're here in Undermere, and the sisterhood resides in Grisdale Forest, and their leader, the Ardor, was killed. So that's the group I'm talking about. And one of the guys, or one of my customers wanted to go in and like investigate the murder. But like to do that, he thought that he needed a plant that sort of signified that he was a friend of the sisterhood and wasn't like some random like enemy. So he asked me for said plant, except I don't know what that plant is called, or at least I don't remember. But I can probably find it in the descriptions. None of these. Nope. No. Nope. No. No. Nope. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, right here, look, fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. So I think this is what we want to give the Abbey. And since we've identified already, let me go try to find it at the top. So it's called fox button. Okay, wait, let me scroll over a little bit. Oh, right here, fox button. Yep. Okay, collect. And I got a page from that, and then some more info. The hatch snaps shut, and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Alright, thank you. I think, let me read this later. Let me first put this letter away because we got the info we needed from that. Okay, regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic, until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay. So we know that it's a stone circle north of Undermere. So here's Undermere, and the daughters. Wait, what? Hold on. So the tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by locals. I found this circle of stones, but supposedly there's a tall one that stands apart. Honestly, I think this is just where we should start from. So if we want to follow this little hint, we should go 3 south, 2 east. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So it's going to be like 1 down diagonally from Sadkill. I think that's where we want to go. Okay, let's just give it a try. Since we do have enough for the will to explore. So, one down on Sadgill. Okay. The river here is in its youth. Wait, sorry. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the river bank is a much more unusual looking flower. Okay, thank you. Okay. Let me check to see if that is indeed the one we wanted. Oh yeah, perfect. So we have checked it off. Let's put this into archive, and before we put this into archive, let's go tag the flower since we know that it's called Golden Light. Okay, let's put this hint now into the archives. What's this? Oh yeah, we haven't answered this one yet, or we don't know what this means. It's a recipe for an elixir. So yeah, okay, we can take in our next customer now. Hello. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not, they've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Okay. Mountain astery. And for reference, what Verona is referencing is that she thinks there's this creepy, like, animal-like thing called the servant that wants to do something bad, or at least people have done some human sacrifice rituals to sort of like get or like revive the servant almost, to wreak havoc potentially. So I think Verona and the other guy I was talking about before, which I want to say his name was Ruben, they want to basically stop this from happening, or at least to do something about it. And now they think that the Sisterhood has information about the servant, but they're not telling her, so she's come to me for help. Okay, let's see. Mountain Asteroid promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Very much needed when you're trying to persuade someone to give you info. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Large cup-like flowers. Okay. Like this one? It has a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Yeah, stale, damp smell. Okay. Awesome. So this is Mountain Astery. Mountain Astery. And now we can put this on a shelf up here. Okay, let's bring ourselves back and take our next customer. Oh, he seems new. Oh, never mind. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. Okay, I don't recall any of this, and I do think he feels like a new character, but okay. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh. Oh, so that's what this is for. I can make Baylock's elixir by doing this, or by using this contraption. And I want to say, is this another? Oh, never mind. It's just another little like thing. Let me just put it here for now. But yeah, let me go back and get my new customer. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Okay. Let me go check on my map for where this is. Huh. Oh, like down here, maybe? Oh, I don't think that's it. Hold on. Oh, maybe here. No, I think I need two mountains. Uh, like here, maybe? No. Uh, wait, let me move the map over a little. Or, oops, I just lost my paper. Put this down here again. Actually, yeah, let me just close the book and put it away for now. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I don't think this is it. Or wait, maybe it might be better if I just used Will to explore, because this version of the map is way larger. Okay, let's see. We're looking for a little bump. No. Oh, wait, right here. Oh, this really thin thing. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that looks about it. The like the buildings are matching up, and so do the mountains. So let's see. We're looking for one cell down from this mountain. So this one, I think. Okay. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to be long here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Okay. Um, and they've given us a choice between Embersoul and Caldery. Let's take a look at both of them. Caldery. The uses of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Wait, this feels like it, because if you worship the huntress or the goddess Arduina, you place the offering of this flower. But let's just take a look at the other plant, Embersoul. Okay. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Honestly, I feel like Caldery is better because it was specific to Arduina compared to Embersoul, which was just generic. Like you could use it as an offering for any god or goddess. So I think I want to give Caldery as the plant. Anyway, let's see. So it looks like this. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay. Thin stem, small. Oh, look. This one looks like it too. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do, but hopefully, hopefully it was something. Okay, we've checked this off. Let's put the map away now. And I think we can go take in our next customer, but before we do that, let's go tag this. Caldery. I think I'm going to leave the plant down here, maybe move it over a little bit. Because although we have technically used it, we haven't given it to any customer. Alright. I'm being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, unfortunately, I think I have joined this group of people. So, yeah. Alright. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come round again. Okay. Larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. This one. This is the only plant that is spiny and looks like this shape. Cool. Okay, let's go tag this plant, Larkshine, and let's put it up so we know that we have used it. Okay, and let's end our day here. Take a card. Oh. Okay. In time, she learned that the sisterhood has had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure. But by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Okay, so I think the story being told through these moon phases at the bottom, and you can see how each one has like another piece of the story. This story is separate from the one that's unfolding in like the regular aspect of the game. But it's kind of connected. Maybe this is like the backstory or something. But it tells the story of a girl who found magical powers in the book, and then she left her family to go be with the sisterhood. But now it seems like she didn't just find the sisterhood randomly, like maybe she approached them with a purpose in mind. But yeah, but like I said, this card usually points to a new location on the map where we can find new plants. So I'm going to use it here. Oh, I already see something. Look, we see 902. This number was kind of familiar because we had another hint earlier in like a previous day that was talking about the second tallest mountain. And I think this is the second tallest mountain because the tallest one is this one. But anyway, this points to the height of this mountain. And then down here is the height of this mountain, the old man. So I'm going to assume we can just line up the mountains, and this is the place we want to be at. And by looking at the coordinates using the map, it looks like E16. So we want E16. Cool. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, it is colorful, yeah. Cool, let's put the map away, let's open our book, and we are open for business. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Okay. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Weeping Bell. Okay. I mean, I'll take free money any day. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Oh, sir, I don't think this is what you're looking for, but okay. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Oh, golden light. Yeah, okay, we have this plant already. Here, you can have it. Oh, good thing we found all those hints to point us to this plant earlier. Because look, now we actually need it. Okay, let's put this up here. Hopefully there's enough space. Alright, let's pet our cat. Then take our next customer. Hello. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. Yeah, remember, I joined this group. One of the Dreyer is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. Okay. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendrew. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendrew. Let's help him on his way. Wait, what? Are we killing him? Wait, hold on. I don't want to aid in murder. I mean, I'll help my customers, but not like that. Oh, okay, I think I know what he's talking about. The guy with the green eyes. Alright. Oh, hello. This is my friend. I think he helps me with like plants and hints all the time. But yeah, I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Oh my gosh, he wants me to give him the elixir. Alright, good sir. I will try to make this for you. Okay. Yeah, look. Made from the crushed plants of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Good. I don't think he's going to be staring at a blank wall for 12 hours, since he actually needs to remember something. But it looks like we need to give him these 3 plants, or at least this is what makes up the elixir. Alright, let's go find this. And we can probably use plants that we have already identified, since there's no saying that we have to use like the ones that we haven't used before. But yeah. Okay. Honestly, a couple of these plants look very similar. Like this one and this one. They both have 5 of these like petals and then 2 like little things sticking out from the centers. And I'm saying that because it looks like this flower. Okay, we're also looking for this one. This one looks more like this, right? Look. It's like 5 pointy petals and then 2 things sticking out. The other ones with like 5 petals are usually not that pointy. Yeah. I want to say this is something that we need. So let's just give it to them. We also need this flower. And I see a couple that are kind of similar, like this one. Nah, too many petals, right? Okay. How about this one? Honestly, this isn't that bad. How about this one? Petals aren't as sharp, right? I think this might be it. Wait. This one? Oh, it's this one. Never mind. We need like a larger center. Okay, I think it's this one. Let me go give that instead. Still need this last flower. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't think this is it because it doesn't have the 2 things sticking out from the center. Okay, so basically this one or this one. Yeah, I think those are our 2 hopes. Although the other flowers don't have the right number of petals. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I think it's this one because you can see how like they're kind of curved, like the centers of each petal like dips in, and this plant kind of matches that. Okay, hopefully this is it. Please tell me it is. Oh my gosh, we did it. We're brilliant. Okay, let's put this into archive. We have the elixir, and I did not know that making it once will leave it on like our like shelves. Okay, let's move this plant back up, and then these 2 we haven't done anything with them yet, so let's leave them here. And here you go. Yeah, you can have that elixir. Awesome. New page in our book. Oh, let me tag this too. Oops. Okay, let me go back into archive, pull that recipe out so I get the name of this elixir, and let's name it. Just in case we get more elixirs in the future. We want to be able to identify what's what. Or just Baylock's is enough. Yeah, because they're all elixirs. Okay, let's put this back into archive, and we can take our next customer. Hello. I've run out of, oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet smelling flower. Wait, sorry. It's a sweet smelling plant with small purple flowers. I need it for reasons. Okay. Sweet smelling plant with small purple flowers. Like this one? Uh, I don't think that's it. This one? The flowers have a delicate scent. Purple turning pink at the ends. No, I don't think that's it. This one? No, it has a pungent scent. That's not what we want. This one? Yeah, look, light purple flowers. The smell is alluring, and they're small too. And she said sweet smelling, so probably this one. Wait, actually, let me just give it to her first. Yes, that was it. Okay, she said that she had purposes. I'm kind of curious. What does this plant do again? Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of this plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Oh my lord. What have we done? Why have we given her this plant? Well, let's just take her next customer. Oh wait, this is our friend. She's a librarian, and she helps us with stuff. Oh goodness, Hellborn, Arakat. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I'm going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellborn hugs. Yeah, also you said I don't feed my cat. I'm sure I do. But honestly, I've never seen this cat eat anything before. Which is both good and bad. Good because I don't think the cat should be eating any of these plants. But also bad because, well, what do you eat? And do you eat? Oh look, he's looking at my little mouse. What a cutie. Pet, 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 pet. Okay. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Simone. Okay, let's go. What was the place again? Muncaster? Okay, Muncaster. Right here. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Wokendendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Awesome. The Wokendendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. I think this is also where the ritual that's happening now is occurring. To the south of the Watcher, the great oak and the dendru was ousted from this world. Okay. The great oak refers to the Watcher. Okay. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. I see. Okay. Let's put this letter away since we've got what we needed. Put the map away too. Yeah, not this. This doesn't refer to the 5 plants. But we do know where the Great Oak is because it's on our map. It was hidden previously, but we used our little device to find it. So we can always go there if necessary. Alright, Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. So, like a cup of coffee? Norwood right here. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Oh, so we use the device? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's do that. Wait. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look, this plant is shooting something weird out of it. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Alright, I think this is the one you want. Yep. A new page in our book. Let's go tag the plant. Norwood. Let's go move the plant up. And let's end the day. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. Okay. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only... Wait, what? Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Oh no. Okay, I didn't think that she'd become a murderer, but, alright. Alright, it's day 12, which is a Tuesday. Okay, and in terms of this hint, I think I kind of get what it's going for. It's like pointing us, because in the map, wait, let me just open it, to show you. In the map, we have, letters and then numbers, and this one, like the first half of the hint points to a letter, and the second half points to a number. So it's basically pointing us to a cell on the map. We need to first figure out what said letter and number are. Okay, so first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. We just did this, but I don't remember. Or maybe I do. If I can find golden light again? Yeah, this is golden light, right? Nah, I wrote it as golden light, so I wouldn't know. Okay, we'll have to read the pages quickly. Mm-hmm. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Nope. No. No. Nope. Still no. Ooh. Oh, right here. Okay. Weeping Bell, but we need the Latin name, so it's L. Lamentum nixus. Okay. And then we need the number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. So let's remember L. Okay. And then caballia. Okay. Oh, look at the bottom. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. So L7. Okay. L and then 7. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. 2 new plants. Awesome. Let's go take them in. Alright. You know what I'm wondering? Why do all of these plants come with their own, like, planter? Like, do I bring just empty, like cans and, like, jars to hold these plants in? Anyway, let's take in our customer. Hello, Verona. You're back again. The Sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead. Oh, okay. Along with the new Arda and 13 others. Those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck we have been left with a slender hope in this fight. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with the one thing that could help in the fight against the servant. Trust no one. Keep it hidden, but get it open. Wait, what? I don't have a key, do I? Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, wait. This happened a long, long time ago, but there was this plant that could technically open any lock. Uh, it was like called Heartlock or something like that. We used it to open some sort of like old mine door to get a plant. Yeah, this one, look. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. Okay, let's go find it. And I'm pretty sure since we've used it before, we have labeled it. Okay, clavilium. Mm. Oh, awesome. Yeah, okay. Follow the Duddon tributary to its source. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer, fourth to lift a curse. Last the pedal to secure black blood's reverse. Oh, I think it rhymes. That's cute. Okay. Maybe this? Nope. Yeah, that's not what we were looking for. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like this might refer to this last part of this page about the servant slash the woken dendru. Look here. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay. Well, since the will to explore is, or has sort of like filled up, let's just follow the Duddon tributary to its source to see what it might get us to. Anyway, where's our little hint? Okay, Duddon tributary. Duddon to its source, so right here. Or wait. I'm not entirely sure what tributary means, but I have a feeling that it means like something that splits off from the river. So I actually think it might be this. Let me just try it. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Thank you. I honestly don't know if... Okay, wait, that was it. But I'm not sure which of these plants this is about. So let's just put our map away. Let's put our hint away. Let's hide this away too. Because I think she wanted me to put it away, like out of sight. Okay, let's take our next customer. It's our friendly local postman. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Yeah, I just heard about it. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Okay. Foxfield Trident. Oh my gosh, it's this person again. They keep sending these like 2-word letters, and I figured out that we use this coin to get to where we need to go. And to use this, let me just show you here. So Foxfield and then Trident. So we started at Foxfield. Foxfield. Oh, right here. Okay. And then we take our coin, we center it on Foxfield, and then we look to wherever the symbol points to. In this case, it's Trident, so you want this cell right here. Yeah, from Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives, shelter from the wind. Alright, thank you. Let's put our map away. Let's put this hint away into our archive. Let's put the coin away. Let's open our book and finally take our next customer. Oh, it's you again, green-eyed man. I am going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Oh my gosh, okay. Remember when the Praise the Dendro person came earlier, and they gave me this plant to give this guy? I kind of don't want to give it to him, though. Because, like, they said this might, like, kill him or something. And honestly, this servant thing doesn't feel like the nicest thing in the entire world. And I kind of do want it gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to give him this plant. I want to give him, like, Ember Soul. Like, the actual plant he's asking for. Okay. I'm sure the Dendro, like, the Praise the Dendro people won't come after me. But yeah, alright. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they are razor sharp. Like this? Bright red flowers grow at the ends of thin stems. I don't think that's it. What about this one? Oh, those are fruits, not flowers. Okay. This looks like fruits too. Yeah, no. Wait, let me just see what this is all about. Yellow flowers. Very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. How about this? Somewhat pungent? Honestly, I think this might be what we're looking for. Flowers with many petals. Yeah, let me just try it. Oh my gosh, that was not it. Okay. But I really don't want to give him this plant. I feel like that's just so sad. I don't want to hurt him. Let me see if there's anything else maybe that we haven't seen before. Yeah, because it's trying to tell us that the shape is like this. Oh, wait, look. Yeah, maybe this one? It's quite easy to cut oneself in the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is what we want. Yeah, okay, Ember Soul. Okay. Hopefully I made the right decision. I think I did. I'm gonna stick with my decision. Okay, Ember Soul. Here you go. Let's put the plant away. Let's take our next customer. Hello. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Yes, I am now in that business. Oh, we're closed for the day? Let me quickly go to that place. Oh, wait a minute. It's it's just a it's just an actual like address. And I don't think it points me to anything. Arnside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road? Yeah, that's not like a town or anything like that. Okay, let me just go back. And let me put that here. And let me put the map away. And I think we will end the day. Alright, maybe we can squeeze in one more day. For today's stream, that is. Okay. Endmore Raven Spider. Okay. Equipped with the art of knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay, not entirely sure what's going on, but something is going on. Alright, it is day 13, which is a Wednesday. Okay. I think that we can maybe use the coin for this. Let me just see. We have a raven, we have a spider. Okay, I see. Oops, let's not move the book just now. Okay. Let me go to Will to Explore, and we will start from Endmore. Okay, let me go find Endmore. Endmore. Right here. Okay. And why I said that I thought we could use the coin was, wait, where's Undermere? Oh, right here. Was because in the paper that told us about how to use this coin, they said that sometimes for more complex locations, it will tell you to like go to a place and then go to another place and then like do like a whole path. So yeah. All right, so let's go to the Raven, which is this. And I think from here, what we do is we place like the center of the coin around this cell, which is H29. So yeah, this is H29. And then we go to spider. Hopefully that's right. Yeah, okay, cool. A jackdaw croaks. Hidden somewhere nearby, strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. And we got 2 new plants. Oh, this one is very funny looking. Alright, let's close the map. Let's put the coin. Oh, no, not the book. Let's put the coin away. Let's open the book. Let's pet our cat. Oh, whoa! I saw that. Little guy moved its paw up. Okay, let's take in our first customer for the day. And I'm sorry for scaring you, little kitty. Have you heard of this masked woman? Yes, I've seen her too, and she's talked to me, and I've given her plans. Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, let me first read this. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Okay, wait! A masked woman? And you remember the moon phases, like when we're going between days of our shop, and how it was telling the story of this girl who found power in a book, and then she killed the Arda, and then she went to like the stone ritual circle to like do stuff, and now she has a huge, like creepy creature that's like super powerful, but it obeys everything in her command. I think this is a servant, like from this page, like this servant. Um, and she maybe might have killed like her, like the Arda of her days, because she wanted like the plants to maybe like um, create this ritual to get the servant to be on her side, maybe something like that. So I think maybe the woman in the green, like jade mask, is the girl from like the story being told through the moon phases, which is pretty cool. Anyway, Daisy Dock. Yeah, I'm just a simple person who runs this shop. Nothing fancy here. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Cool. And it looks like this. Okay, so like this? Yeah, the leaves kind of match. Here you go. And we got a new book entry. And I think that book entry just told us about something we already know the name for. But it doesn't hurt. Alright, labeled the plant, move the plant up. And we'll take our next customer. And it's the postman. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulture spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. Okay, I'll take it. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. I don't know. Do I know the plants? Oh, I knew it. 'Cause you can tell how it's like so empty. I thought maybe like the text would start from right under these lines, but nope, it starts at the bottom. But yeah, this device helps us read things that are invisible. Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. Okay, whoever wrote this letter is a little kooky, but thank you for the hint. I will take new plants any day. Oh gosh, what was that again? Hold on, I totally forgot. North of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Okay, north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Okay, so right here. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Oh, and it's a funny looking plant. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's put the map away. Let's put this letter away. Open our book, and we are ready for the next customer. Hello, hello. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. Yeah, don't eat wild mushrooms that you don't know about. You could get poisoned, or bad stuff could happen. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Do you have pictures or descriptions? I could try to help you. I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah. Mr. Dunn, mushrooms, wood west of Undermere across the lake. Okay, and since she provided me with will to explore, let's go take a look. So, we're in Undermere. We want to go west, woods west of Undermere. So, like this thing across the lake. So, right here. Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Oh. Okay, I can see what she means by they don't look edible, because they don't look edible. Alright, but I still don't know what they're called. So if she comes asking, I won't know what to tell her. Like, are they edible or not? Anyway, let's take our next customer. Oh, and it's her librarian friend. Hello. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. Yes, he was. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Okay. Sweet breath? Oh, palliance, I guess. Maybe sweet breath is the colloquial name. Yeah, most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. So basically a plant filter, or a filter, like an air filter. Yeah. Somewhat pungent? I don't think that's it. Oh, this one? It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Yeah, I think it's this one. Awesome. We got a new book page. Let's go tag it. Palliance. Cool. Next customer. Hello, you seem new. My cousin will be married in 3 days. Oh, also, let me put this up, because we already gave it to a customer. Okay, if you've got some Trimble Huff, then it'll save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Ah, but I don't know your cousin. But don't worry, I'll get you the plant. Trimble Huff. Trimble Huff. Cool, right here. The Trimble Huff, okay, this name is really cute, is traditionally used as a decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small, cup-like flowers. They generally point downward to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Okay, so downward bulbs. Oh, look, this one. Wait, what? This is a decoration at weddings? It doesn't look very pretty, I would say. But, you know what? Here you go. Oh my gosh, that was not it. Okay, never mind. My bad. Maybe the actual plant is cute. What about this one? A somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. But it doesn't have the thing sticking out of it. That's why I thought it was this plant at first. No, not this. Oh, maybe this one. Oh, oops. Hold on. The flowers are blue? Yeah, actually it might be this one. Sorry about that. Okay, this plant, I can see why it's a decoration at weddings. It is kind of cute. And you can see like it's blue, so that's a nice color. Okay, let me go tag this flower. Trimble Huff. Let me go put it away since we've given it to a customer. Let me just quickly see. Yeah, we haven't been able to figure out any of these like 3 pages or hints. So yeah, I think we're good for today. And let's end the day. Alright, before we completely end, let's pick a card, any card. 8 miles to the east. Oh, and I think this refers to the great oak. Anyway, the shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. The thing, oh my gosh, I forgot what it was called. But the creepy like creature that she probably summoned, I think. But anyway, so yeah, that's the end of the day. Next time we'll pick up from day 14, which is a Thursday in game. But this will be it for today's stream. Next time it will be, or I will stream again next Saturday. Since I've pretty much decided to stream on weekends and major US holidays. Oh, there's lightning outside. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!